Hello students, I went to calculator.net, which is right here, and then house affordability calculator. This is one of the discussions. What you want to do, you want to change some of these numbers and explain what you have done. Here, if you look at here, is that imagine that I want to buy a house for $120,000 and I need a mortgage for 30 years. The bank is telling me that the interest rates are 6.408 and I am going to put 20% down payment. Let's not forget 20% of 120,000 is $24,000. That's my down payment. And the state of West Virginia is charging me 1.5% for property taxes. That is around $1,800 a year per year. Do you see here is written per year? Insurance 0.5, that means that, every $100,000, $500 insurance, it's around $600 insurance. And it says that 28, the 36 rule, that's the rule that they use to give the loan. We will talk about that. Then we have 30 years, and this is the interest rates, and 15 years, they are going to give you a discount. If you use 15 years, and if you use 10 years, even you get a lower interest rate. But let's stay with this. And then we come here and we click calculate. Let's see what it is. This calculations is telling you that, with that salary, you can afford to buy a house up to 419, 419 and 400,000 and 486. And then it comes here, and this is the total price that you want to pay. Because you put 20% down, 20% of this is this much, and this is what you can borrow the bank. The bank feels comfortable to give you this much. Most likely, this is 28% of your salary. Your salary is this, and this is 28%. Then where does this 36 comes from? When you might have other debt like credit card, like a student loan, they want to make sure all of your monthly payments don't go beyond 36% of your whole salary. Then you have the estimated closing cost for that. And this is, that is, the amount of that is 28% of the money that you have to pay for the house. And that is, that's your back to end ratio, the front to end debt ratio. And then your monthly mortgage is $2,111, assuming the interest rate of 6 point, whatever we saw, property tax, and annual insurance cost. That's your insurance. Then it comes here. I'm sorry that when I said that your insurance is 1,000, insurance based on what you are, the cost of your house is the cost of your house, and that's the insurance. And then you come here, homeowners association fee. This is for the fee when you have, let's say, an apartment complex. It has a pool. That pool needs a lifeguard. That means home association fee has to cover that. But because it is a house you are buying, there is not any association fee. And again, this is the insurance and annual maintenance cost 1.5. Do you remember I said other cost 1.5? That is annual, and of course this is very expensive, therefore your monthly cost is 3,324. Let's not forget your mortgage might not be significant. Your mortgage is only 22,000. But when you add other fees to it, this is how much you need to buy a house. Therefore, when you apply for a loan, that loan officer will look at what you have done. And then here, when we come here, and it is, I can come here, and I saw some students already posted, something, and then you can even look at the amortization table if it shows. Let me see. Local estate, estate, that's fine. We don't look at that. And then we come here. I meant to see these are, do you remember I told you they look at how much you are borrowing based on your total income, and that is till 26 28 to 36. This 28 is your monthly payment, 28% of your monthly income, and then this is maximum amount because this one takes into consideration, your loan. And I meant to see, and I highly recommend the students to read this because you will learn significantly about, going to this. Therefore, if you have any questions, you let me know. I meant to see the amortization table, but it didn't show. But at least when you go and post that in here, when you go to calculator.net, please put a different rate that here you go, calculator.net. When you come here to here, let's say it changes these what I listed in here, home app, but when you change the number based on the amount of loan that you are interested, let's say, one day to borrow.